And of course, the crowd's still buzzing with the fact that Don Quarry's gone from the final. Good run by Allan Wells already. He's overtaken Floyd Brown of Jamaica, and that's no mean Jamaican sprinter. Tim Bonser running well into the bend, and so is James Gilkes, but look at this run by Allan Wells again. That swirling wind may detract from the time. The Australian boy, Paul Narracott, will be second, Gilkes third, the Australian, but it was so easy for Allan Wells. Floyd Brown is the other qualifier. 20.7, there is a swirling wind all the way round the bend. The first semi-final was won in 21-1.
Men's 200 metres final. Dill of Bermuda, lane 1. Narracott, Australia, lane 2. Wells of Scotland with not too bad a draw in lane 3. Floyd Brown, Jamaica, lane 4. Hoyte, England, lane 5. Rick Hopkins, Australia, lane 6. Jimmy Gilkes of Guyana, lane 7. And Bradford of Jamaica right on the outside. The man with the tough draw here is Calvin Dill on the inside because the bends are so tight. It was the draw that Wells wanted to avoid. He didn't want this place either. That's occupied by young Paul Narracott, only 18 of Australia. So, Allan Wells goes in lane 3, trying to become the first Scot ever to win this title. Then, big Floyd Brown, the surprise man from Jamaica, keeps running personal best. Trevor Hoyte, who's done so well to reach the final for England, Thames Valley Harrier. Then Rick Hopkins of Australia, a student in the United States. Jimmy Gilkes, Wells, his great rival here, drawn in lane 7, a favourable draw because the bend's not too bad there. And Colin Bradford of Jamaica, 7th in the Olympic Games, right on the outside. Wells, who beat the British record in qualifying in the semi-final. Away they go, first time, and Wells got a good one, and Gilkes has got well too, and so has Bradford, and Wells has run a tremendous bend. It's Wells of Scotland off the bend into the straight. Gilkes is there, Bradford's there, the race between the three, and Wells leads for Scotland, but here comes Gilkes from the near side. It's Wells going for gold. Gilkes in second place, Wells wins. Gilkes second, Bradford third, and Scotland gets the gold they've never won. A new British record, and Wells gets faster and faster and faster. Look at the time, 20.14. The wind is gusting, we're not sure which way, it's swirling all around the arena. But what a run by the man who 8 years ago, when Don Quarry first won the gold medal, was raking the long jump pit in Edinburgh. Watching. Quarry went out in the semi-finals with that pull muscle. That was unfortunate, but would he have beat Wells? It's open to question. This is power running at its very best. He's hugging the line there. He comes down the straight absolutely relaxed, and Jimmy Gilkes of Guyana, the man he feared, could never get in a blow at all. In fact, Wells was never losing ground at all. A superb picture of relaxation as he drives for the tape. Gilkes is closing there. He's never going to get there. Gilkes is in second place and Bradford third. Just looked as if Allan was bending a little bit in the final few strides. Anxious that the tape should arrive. And young Trevor Hoyte back in 7th place. That was a splendid piece of running by Allan Wells. And this is a British sprinter who could now stand alongside the very best in the world, without doubt. Talking to him the other night, he is a piece of classic sprinting. The power is there, the smooth action, the long stride, and now as he hits the straight, he's in front. And he's driving for the tape. Compact, and he's just there. He starts to lose his form in the last 3 strides. He must have known that gold medal was just 3 strides away. He couldn't reach the tape soon enough, really. But Allan Wells gets the gold medal he thoroughly deserves.
They wanted to go.